Popular Yoruba party crooner Ishegun Johnson breaks up with her 13 years old fiancé. Imagine loving someone for 13 years, building memories, making sacrifices, and believing your future is secure only for everything to change overnight. This lady says she left her life in the UK because of love. She trusted his words, believed in their future, and came back to Nigeria to start afresh with him. That's not a small decision, if you ask me, and that's commitment on a very deep level. Let's watch the video.
Story time, guys. Let me tell you guys how my 13 years relationship ended. Yes, you heard me right, 13 years. So basically, I've been with this person for 13 years. Although there were ups and downs in the relationship, and I relocated to the UK at a point. Then we rekindled in the UK when he came. As at then, he already became popular and became who he is right now. And it was like, oh, we should be back together. The story will not be sweet without me being there. I was there when he had nothing and all of that. So we continued where we stopped. Like we continued like nothing ever happened and all that. So yeah, and I always come to Lagos. So this time I was in Lagos around November, and I went back to the UK in January. I continued my work. I even recently got a new job as at that January, and all of a sudden this guy was like, come back to Nigeria and I'm gonna sponsor you and fund whatever you need. But I told him that I'm not ready to come back to Nigeria fully. I need to save more money. I don't want to like depend on anybody. And he was like, no, that I should come now. Like he was literally pestering me to come like right now, like come right now. If you don't come now, then that's it. I'm just gonna give you whatever I want to give you whenever you are ready. Like I thought, okay, this man is hammering me to come back home. Probably, he's not getting younger. I'm also not getting any younger. So probably he does not want his woman to be in the UK and him is in Nigeria. And I listened to him. Like I literally had to cut off my friends. Like there are some that I didn't even tell I was relocating back to Lagos. Even the new job I got, I had to like disappoint the company and relocated back to Lagos, all because I listened to this man. Yeah. Then I came back to Lagos. He even came to pick me at the airport. Like this was the chain he gave to me, and we went to the house. The next day was his birthday, February 14th, Valentine's Day, and I did my little surprise, my gift and all of that. And that was it. Then I think the second week or that same week of his birthday, he went to the UK.
But along the way, things changed. Trust started breaking. She noticed signs, conversations that don't feel right, and instead of clarity, what she got was actually a breakup. No real explanation, no closure, just a voice note ending over a decade of love.
So apparently, when he came back from the UK, he came with money counting machine. And I was so surprised that in the UK, nobody would ever give you that, because I had planned to buy him this same money counting machine for his business, because he makes money whenever he goes for an event. But I just changed my gift, and so I'm like, who got you this machine? Because obviously it's not a man. But he didn't reply me. I was like, yes, somebody. I'm like, somebody who? Like, is the person a woman? I was like, yes. I'm like, okay, cool. Like I kept on asking him that, who gave you this money counting machine? But no response from him whatsoever. Then I just kept quiet. But in my head, I was like, my answer would be on his phone. Fortunately for me, I was able to get into his phone. Lo and behold, a girl actually got him that money counting machine. A girl he met up with after his birthday that he went to the UK. Mind you, I was already in Lagos, in his house. And he left me in his house to go to the UK to meet up with another person. He has been with this babe since last year. I did not even know, because there was a time we were together in December, because I was in Nigeria in November. I came to upgrade my skills. I make hair in store and I also sell wigs, right? And we planned this whole thing together. I even like paid some influencers for me. Do you understand? I went back to the UK in January. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Somebody called and I was like, who is this person calling you? By this time, I was like, oh, is sure is a client. The person is a client and she's probably not in Nigeria. That was why she thought she could call by this time. I was like, okay, cool. But it was the same lady that got him this money counting machine from London on his last trip, whereas I was in his house in Nigeria. I was not going to say anything about it, but one day we were just having a conversation. I just chip it in. I was like, seems you have a new catch. I was like, oh, new catch, like she catfish. Then I proceeded that, you left me in Lagos in your house. You went to go and meet up with another woman in London. Now, wow, Esha Malo, protection. For 1 hour, like he was thinking of what to say. After an hour, I just replied with laughing emojis. I'm going to attach the chat here, and he said okay to the Shamalo protection. I didn't say anything. The messages were coming in on my phone. I was saying it. I didn't say anything. Now said, now is the time. Like, now is the time that what. So I saw the message. I didn't reply. He called me. I didn't pick the call. Then he was like, let's see, let's talk. Let's see, let's talk. So eventually I said, yes, I'm ready to. Let's see and talk. And I was like, okay, he has, a couple of things to do. When he's done, he would come around. Then later on, I think the next day, he was like, oh, he can't make it anymore. And he sent a breakup voice note. He literally broke up our 13 years relationship through voice notes after asking me to come back to Nigeria. Like, I really do not even know what his plan was. Like, what did you have in plan for me in the first place? For you to like tell me to abandon what I was doing in the UK and relocate.
You see, this really makes you think that love isn't just about how long you stay. It's about honesty, it's about respect and intention. Because at the end of the day, time invested does not always guarantee forever. Thank you for watching Effect TV. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and comment for all the juicy stories you need to hear.